Hey everyone, this is my thoughts on Game 1 of the Toronto Maple Leaf 2021-2022 series. Alright, Game 1 in the books. Leafs win 2-1. If I looked up lacklustre in the dictionary, I'd probably see that game somewhere in the Webster's dictionary, or sorry, I'll date myself, Google. What I'm going to do is provide my commentary on the games. I'll call it BS, which obviously has my initials of what I thought of that game. Let's start off with the beginning. What's with the fascination with the Arkells? I don't understand it, don't get it. It's just stupid. I get it, Dubas, you're friends with the front man for Arkells. Congratulations, buddy. Way to go. Awesome. But why are you shoving them down my face? Arkells aren't a bad band. But god damn it, every single time I turn on a Leaf game, I gotta see the Arkell frontman. I should know what his first name is. I think it's Max or something. I could care less. Please, for the rest of the season, no more Arkells. Thank you. And then we get to the Canadian anthem where I gotta put up with Martina Louise. Again, she let the fans sing, whatever. She tries to hit the high note at the end. She never hits it. Again, I come off like an a-hole complaining about the Canadian singer, but you know, that's a good chance for me to check out what's happening on a commercial on the other channel. I don't understand why they even do anthems at games, but goddamn, Martina Louise has been shoved down my throat for 5 years. She won some singing contest. Can we change it up a little bit? No, we can't have the guy doing the Boston. Yeah. Can't have a showman like we have in Vegas. No, we get Martina Louise. Fair enough. Good for Martina Louise. It's a great chance for me to maybe go to the bathroom. Just make sure I get my bathroom break in before the game starts. And let's get in the game, the first 10 minutes. The Leafs think they were still in a preseason game. Came out like it. No energy, no heart, no compete. But first 10 minutes. I imagine Sheldon Keefe lit them up after that first 10 minutes, because it definitely changed after that. Go to the first goal, Jake Muzzin. That is a AHL, maybe ECHL. Maybe I just watched that thing with the Thrashers, the Danbury Thrashers. That's a Danbury Thrashers move, bud. Going up the middle or pinching and then shoving it in the middle when you've got no one protected. Yeah, that's a 2-on-1 back the other way. The Leafs were the kings at 2-on-1s. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but that's the most concerning thing I saw in the game. The Leafs in defense engaging and going down deep with no one covering. It was bound to hurt them at some point. Should have hurt them a many time in the game. There was many times Josh Anderson sit in front of a net by himself because the Leafs are, or you got one defenseman back who's just one bad play away from giving up a breakaway. I don't understand this. Here's a thought process. Play some defense. I don't know. Anyways, then you had the defensive forwards, Casey and Kampf, who obviously didn't back up Muzzin on that play. That's what it is. It was 1-0, a little concerning. And then I'd say, you know, if I take some of the players that played well in the game, I know Pierre Engvall and Ilya Mikheyev get a lot of flack or a lot of heat from coach. I don't understand it. Here's the thing that Engvall does that pretty much no one on the Leafs did until this game. I'll give it to them. Shoot the puck. Richie in front of the net. Engvall, nice shot. 1-0. I'm a big Engvall fan. I don't understand the hate to Engvall. I don't get it. The guy can skate. He's a gazelle. The penalty kill, he can do that. They've got another guy who they can penalty kill. They pay $10.8 million for. I don't know what they pay Engvall. Maybe $1 million, if that. I'll take him. Much more effective, and in this game, he was the more effective forward. And then let's take a look at some of the stuff that drove me nuts. The Leafs defense was just disgusting. Terrible. Even Brody had a bad game, but I remember Brody had a bad game 1. He came back. He's going to be solid. Riley didn't have a very good game. I thought Muzzin was really bad. He's in my worst 3. Hull, I don't know. Sandin has no foot speed. The man can't skate. That's concerning, and he gets pushed off the puck. I think if what's the saying? If you went into a corner with some eggs, they come out not broken. He's gonna, like, Josh Anderson had him for breakfast. What's the Boston Bruins? What's the Tampa Bay Lightning? What are they gonna do to him? It's very concerning, to be honest with you. If I go into, you know, what I think are the best 3 players, obviously Campbell stood on his head for the first 10 minutes and then was really solid down. No bad goals. Seemed to be on it. What are you going to do on a 2-on-1 pass across? And of course, Justin Hall made a nice save on the other one. That would have been a goal. but still, Jack Campbell's your number one star for me. Pierre Engvall's the second star. All over the ice, played well. Skating, shooting the puck. Played really well. Again, I don't understand the Keith basement treatment or how he treats him, but he was definitely one of the best players on the ice. And then on the third, I'll give it the penalty kill. Penalty kill played great, so that includes Casey and Kampf. I thought they played all right, solid, nothing flashy. Maybe that's okay. Just good games. Your worst three players, I already mentioned Muzzin. Muzzin was terrible. I don't know. It just wasn't up for the game. Maybe he was hurt. I don't know. It just wasn't a very good game. I'm going to give the combination of Dermott and Sandin as the second worst game. They're terrible together. They can't be together. Those guys get pushed off the puck. It's nonsense. You can't put them together. Just can't. So this combination's got to go away. I don't know if Liljegren's got a little bit more muscle. He seems to. But Sandin was, like, if I were a right winger and Sandin was the left defenseman, I'd be chewing him up all game. It's easy. You dump it in his corner, you can get the puck back. I know he got an assist. I don't care. You got to play defense. That's what your job is. It's defenseman. It's not offensive forward. It's defenseman. And he can't play it. At least in the first game. His compete level's got to go way better. He doesn't have the foot speed to be able to compete in the corners. And then again, Dermott's doing those lazy back behind the pass. Like when they got caught in their end, you could pretty much guarantee it was Dermott and Sandin on the ice. And then the third, or the worst player on the team, like Kerfoot. What did he do? Kerfoot, what did you do? Give me one play Kerfoot did all game. Just one. I'll wait. Playing with Nylander. Nylander got a nice, really goal. Of course, he shot the puck, which is crazy, and he can actually shoot. Hey, Mitch, try that one out for size. He can shoot. But what did Kerfoot do? Did he want to draw? Maybe want to draw. I don't know. He was invisible. Now, if I were to switch it around to the Canadiens, I've got some problems with the Canadiens, which I always do. But let's face facts. The Leafs have played the Montreal Canadiens for, in the last 50 times, and Montreal's out-power played them every single game. I thought this might change because the Leafs got the first 2 power plays, but then, of course, Montreal gets the next 4. And, of course, they get a penalty at the end of the game because Brandon Gallagher's got to do what Brandon Gallagher does. He's ineffective. He's useless. So Canadians might want to try that on. He's probably past his prime date. And so he goes into a corner and, of course, starts chirping and yipping and yapping like Brandon Gallagher does because, Morgan Riley and Pierre Engvall are the, when I think of tough, I think of Pierre Engvall and I think of Morgan Riley for sure. I really want to challenge them because I'm a big tough guy like Gallagher is. And then Anderson comes in like a steam train and he gets a penalty and he complains about it, of course. And you got the coach complaining about it. You're telling me the Montreal Canadiens are complaining about penalties? That's shocking. They got 4 in a row. They had 5-on-3 for basically 2 minutes, but Gallagher does what Gallagher does. Probably the refs had enough of it. Anderson comes in. He's the guy who came in with like a bull in a china shop, and that's the guy who would go in with the bull in the china shop. And he gets a penalty, and then he complains about it for the rest of the game. Just bullshit. That's why respect the Canadiens. Your coach yipping and yapping. You got 4 straight penalties with a 5-on-3. Did you think that maybe the next penalty might go against you? Maybe. I don't know. I know when the Leafs got the first 2 penalties, I was just waiting for Montreal to get their penalties. So, anyways, really shocking. I will tell you though, Anderson's a great player. Montreal, you got a gem in Anderson, and I would say under the Kerfoot Award for I didn't even know you played to Montreal, Dvorak. Anyone tell me what he did that game? I didn't. I think I saw him throw a hit. Maybe want to draw too. Useless. Kotkaniemi versus Dvorak. Ooh, not looking very good right now. And again, I've got to bet that the Montreal Canadiens will make the playoffs. I would even bet that the Leafs will make the playoffs. If the Leafs keep playing like this, they're going to have their asses handed to them more times than not. Hope you enjoyed the analysis. BS analysis. I'll be back for game 2, which is tonight against Ottawa.